Hello, everyone. So, I'm Thomas. I'm one of the tournament directors here for MIT. We really hope, extraordinarily hope you enjoyed that slideshow. Now we're going to do something new in our award ceremony that we have never done in the past 6 years of running our tournament. If you could be quiet, I will announce what it is. We're chilling. Everyone, please. Thank you. Okay. We're going to be doing a very nice, slightly randomized, scientific-based Kahoot game, but only for 5 members of 5 teams. So if any of you haven't played Kahoot before, it's basically this online multiple choice thing.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like that. That's fine. We're chilling. Can we start it? It's fine.
Okay.
Is it good? Is it black screen? Just tell me when it's black screen.
No, it's not. It's not black screen.
Well, are people signing up? It's a real question. All right, we're chill. Make it remake
Okay,
one.
okay.
We hope you enjoyed our entertaining diversion there. We're about to
342 players.
please restart it. Yes. We chill. Hope you all enjoyed the amazing Boston weather today. It's like this every day for the entire winter, which lasts like 6 months. So it's a good time. There are a lot of things that aren't here, but it's fine. Did you send it?
Okay,
No, move it. Okay. Now we will be randomly generating these 5 teams. If a team is not here, we'll just generate another number, 1 through 66. If your school has already gotten a team member, we ask that you please don't send 2 people from your school. We'll just move on to another team number as well. So without further ado, Julie here will read the 5 team numbers.
Hey guys. So if I call your team number, please send up 1 representative. So the first team is 16. Should I call it? Are they coming?
Read the second team.
Okay. The second team is 49. The third team is 47, 58, and 14. That was fun.
If your team number was called, please come to the stage so we can see exactly how many people we have.
Okay, so since it seems like we're missing 2 people, I'm going to announce 2 more teams. Team 12. And Team 28.
Wait. We need to, yeah, I can go ahead and go. We need technically 1 more, it's fine. If you can get 1 more, yeah.
1 more?
There are only like 4 people here, it's fine.
Is that another?
Yeah.
Okay, if you're from Team 35, please send up 1 representative. Did I already call that?
No. All right. Excellent.
So I need to start the game while it's still blacked out.
Yeah, while it's on a black screen, and then
When
the timer started counting? I'll announce.
Are there 5?
There should be a 5th person coming.
Wait, what happened to the other dude?
I think she's coming.
Okay.
No.
Dude, what?
If your team number's been called, please send someone. If not, we'll just start with 4 people. That's okay. We'll start with 4 people. That's fine.
Okay.
And we're starting with 4 people.
Okay. Oh. Oh no. Oh.
When was Science Olympiad founded? This is really loud. Can we turn it down? Turns out it's 1983. Everyone keep it easy. All right. Number 2. What? Oh, it goes on the bottom of the screen. Can we zoom in? Can we zoom in? It's fine.
Oh no.
It's fine. Let's just keep going.
Okay.
All right.
It caps maxes out at 50
This is what we call a mess up. All right. If we're gonna continue. It's an actually science-related. Wait, what? How'd that happen?
What?
Did you click next?
Yeah. Oh shoot, did you want me to?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
Okay, so-
You have to wait
Okay.
for the multiple choices. Are they just guessing? Probably just guessing. It's gonna be fine.
Okay.
All right, we need to solve the question at like 10. That's fine.
Okay.
Why didn't we test this originally?
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I think they.
I can't answer anymore. Bolded in all of them.
What the?
They're bolded. Just skip it.
I can't.
All the correct answers are bolded. You know what? This is that word sermon, not quiz sermon. Okay, it's fine. Just chill. Just skip.
Give them
Just
all
skip.
water bottles.
All right,
I can't. Should I just go?
We don't have them water bottles.
Oh.
All right, we don't have water bottles. Well, let's just finish the 30. I don't want to. Yeah.
It's like.
Just skip it.
Yeah?
Just skip it, yeah.
I
Skip it, skip it.
I can't. They really just.
Okay. How about?
We just announced them.
Well, I hope everyone had a good time. You know, we're just gonna continue briefly. Well, there was. Okay, we'll tell them to see us after. Let's just go ahead and close it. Let's just close it. So it turns out we already have all the final scores. It was just a diversion. So these 4 men will be winning incredible prizes. Please see us after the award ceremony. Thank you very much, everyone.
Hi. My name's Madison. I was the event supervisor for Lean Mean Meme Machine today, and boy, do I have some memes to share with you. Thank you for all of your submissions. They were all incredible, and I really enjoyed them. We have a very special guest reading the memes today. We've got Jeremy from MIT Admissions. MIT Admissions recommended him as their very spiciest meme lord. And I trust he will do a great job reviewing these memes and giving you guys a quick little lowdown on admissions. So take it away, Jeremy. Thanks, guys.
Do you need to full screen it?
That wouldn't hurt, yeah.
Wouldn't? Let's see.
Yes, do present. Cool.
Hey, nerds. Hey, what's up? Hi. My name's Jeremy. I'm proof that you can do Science Olympiad in high school and grow up to judge nerds for a living, since I work at MIT Admissions. Some of you I know virtually, so it's nice to see some of you in person. That's a little scary, I know. But when I'm not reading applications 24 hours a day, which it seems like I am, I'm known as our resident meme lord. And since I was actually raised in the 90s when the internet became a thing, I've seen the full spectrum of the memedom. So I'm happy to share what maybe will be a new aspect of the 2021 MIT application. I don't know how you guys think about adding a meme component. I see some very excited people, but also some that are not. So while there may or may not be some winning selections, I'm taking a break from choosing what's better and what's worse for once, and I'm just gonna share the selection of quality memes, right? So no winners, no losers here. This is a very millennial way to share winners, right? I'm a millennial, so I can say that. First up, shout out to Bill Gates. It's amazing to think what great and exciting things Science Olympiad will be doing in 32 years. Fast forward to 2021, and we're still using Scratch. Yeah. Where's my Plainsboro kids at? Yeah, my North kid. Yeah, there we go. A, there's a lot of you. B, faking the data, but extrapolating that data. Ooh. Oh. There we go. Can you see? This is a personal favorite of mine, so. This is a niche. I had to have someone explain this to me. There we go. Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist. This is a controversial one. We need to get something everybody likes. MIT's supposed to be the greatest young minds in our country. MIT, lean meme, mean machine is more important. I don't know, this seems like a false dichotomy. You can probably cure cancer and make some pretty dank memes at the same time. All right, Clements. I'm not gonna read all this out. This is a tag yourself meme. I'm just gonna tag myself as the witty because I cannot follow simple instructions. There we go. Shout out to Game On. Absolutely no self-respect left at this point. Says they hate Game On, but secretly enjoys it. Stockholm Syndrome. Oh, Enlo. Googling the big questions. When was gravity invented? Newton invented gravity in 1669. So a gravity vehicle in 1668? That's really good. Another Clements. Here we go, a big brain energy. We've got Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Then we got the Massachusetts with the U's as V's. Then we've got everything is V's by the end. I would also like to point out that they also gave themselves Reddit gold written on this meme. So I secretly spent a lot of time on R applying to college, so I'll upvote whoever this was. Yeah. But not like Petey, I don't take a lot of credit. I sit in the background. All right, Harrington, another big brain. Not doing right at Do It because it's not a real science. Doing right at Do It so you can get on the team. Doing right at Do It because you genuinely like and enjoy competing in inquiry events. And finally, doing right at Do It in order to improve your communication abilities to reach maximum efficiency so as to forge a deep, near telepathic bond while your partner all the while is having a good time. Lego! These are not supposed to be in any order, but they are getting better. No shade. Another Harrington. Everyone's saying that only the smartest, most elite students go to MIT, and MIT students spending their free time dropping a piano off a 6-story building as a practical joke. I will say good artistic skills on this one. Very good cat face. Yeah, good. Consider submitting an art portfolio with your MIT application. You know, we care about all forms of creativity and talent, right? Or not, that's fine. Mason. This one is not subtle at all. Where's Mason Team A? There you are. I will say, I'll save this for the end, but very, very good high-level meme creation here. Another good one. A lot of Scratch hate in this room. What's going on, y'all? If you can't tell, that's scratch.mit.edu written in the bottom right-hand corner. And the Scratch cat just chilling. A personal favorite of mine from Merrimack High. Yeah, my campus is a labyrinthical hellscape or labyrinthian hellscape. And then a kind of second grader version of a Doge. And yes, my name is MIT. Why do you ask? Yeah, pour one out for that little Doge. That's a good attempt there with the color pencils. I'd pass on the art portfolio for this one, though. Oh, Ed Clark. All right, Ed Clark, one of my favorite high schools. Truly gained some knowledge. Oh, this is a very good one. Roses are red, violets are blue. What do you think Paul's score is now, too? All right, I'll give it a minute for the gram. Wow, some of y'all deserve some medals for these. These are very good. Although it makes me worry you were spending more time worrying about memes than the actual competitions. We'll see that later, I guess. Another Barrington High, all right. This one's a good shout out for all the coaches in the audience. Coach at 7:50 a.m. Oh, guys, do you want to do an alternate event? Myself, who asked in the team group chat on January 16th if we were doing a trial event, and yet no response. It'd be like that sometimes. It do. You gotta go with the flow. Okay, this one is tough to read, but the quote is, yes, I go to the MIT Institute of Technology. How could you tell? And then a smaller diagram at the bottom. I go to MIT, bigger brain. I go to the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, medium brain, biggest brain. I go to the MEET, pronounced meat. Or if you get here, everyone starts calling it Mass Tech. So we can get that happening as well. Syosset. The rest of my team, who grinded their tushies off studying proteins, didn't medal. My partner and I, who have been on our dank memes, our 4chan, no, get off of that, since day one, and medal anyways, thanks to the Lean Mean Meme Machine. Okay, you all have skills. Some are in proteins and some are in memes. Other very good art skills there, too, so shout out. Troy, come on. This is the most Troy meme I've ever seen in my life. Just have to be the contrarians. Okay. Still funny, though. Melville High. Why can't I find the drops of water in this? Ugh, Fermi. Hey, it's 19. Science Olympiad. That's literally the number water drops in the pick. That is so hard to read. Oh, Lake Erie. Is that our 20th out of 20? That looks like that was our 20th out of 20. What did you guys think about any of these? Any favorites? I'm gonna have to give an unofficial favorite to this one, because MIT is, in a sense, a labyrinthian hellscape in more than one way. Did anybody get lost here today? You don't even have to answer. I was here earlier going to the gym, and I saw 4 people stuck in the tunnels, someone lost in a part of the gym that you're supposed to exercise in, right? And everyone carrying their phone. Someone's like, oh, I've been here before for math prize. I know what I'm doing. It's okay, it took me like 4 years to not get lost on this campus, so don't feel bad. Okay, I think I have a few minutes before we move on to the next segment. I want a good backdrop, so I'm gonna put this one back up. So as the, oh, projector's off. Well, whatever. So you can actually listen to what I'm saying. So part of my job, when I'm not, I don't know, here on a Saturday night judging memes, right? Work-life balance, it's cool. Thanks. Is reading thousands of applications for people who want to apply to MIT, right? And I'm sure there's maybe some of you in the audience who'd like to come to a school like this. Maybe not, right? If there's not, I can go, like that's cool too. But I know there's at least a few, and there's a few people in the audience that will be coming to MIT next year, so that's really exciting. Yeah, I know some of you are here. I'm not gonna make you stand up and come to the stage, but we're excited. But one thing I think is really important is things like Science Olympiad are a really, really good litmus test for if you might even like a place like MIT. So I know a lot of you say you want to study biology, you say you want to study chemistry, maybe chemical engineering, maybe biological engineering, maybe you say you want to do physics. I know you all just want to do computer science, so it doesn't actually matter. It doesn't actually matter. I know you're going to spend a semester at MIT and tell everyone that you want to do work on CRISPR and you want to work in the Koch Institute for Cancer Research, and you're all going to end up as Core 6. That's not my problem, right? I get the fun job of getting to read thousands of the smartest, most creative, most ambitious, innovative young people on the planet. They're somewhere else, not in here, right? That want to come to MIT, right? And I think MIT is one awesome school. There are lots of other awesome schools, right? So if you're someone in the audience saying, wow, I've really enjoyed my time on Scioli, I've really enjoyed my day here at MIT, this is my dream place, great, this is one awesome place to go to college. It is not the only awesome place to go to college. But one thing that I think about, and I spend a lot of time hearing about what high schoolers do, preparing for places like MIT, is everyone's obsessed with numbers. Rightfully so, we're all STEM kind of focused people, so it's easiest to distill ourselves into stats, right? Chance me, tell me your stats, what's your, all your stupid subject tests and ACTs and grades and GPAs, right? Most of you in the room, I'll tell you right now, before I have to chance any of you, you're all probably academically able to do the work at a place like MIT, right? So then you might think, okay, well, if it's not my stats, then it must be my short essays. They must be admitting people because of how good their essays are. No, not really, right? What we're looking at are you as an entire person, as a full person. And at a place like MIT, we get over 20,000 applications to get a freshman class of about 1,000 people, right? And the people who are applying to MIT are not every applicant in high school, right? They're special people, right? So it's our job that gets to say, all right, as an admissions officer, I get to build a team of 1,000 people that I think, within the context of one another, are uniquely situated as a group, as a team, to go through this challenging, tough, exciting, interesting, unique place as a unit. So we want to admit a group of people that are, yeah, academically talented, but not perfect carbon copy robots, right? We want people who are going to build each other up, make each other better, see the world through different lenses, ask different questions about the world, move throughout the world differently, know how to work with other people that have different strengths outside of their own, and as a unit, use the resources of this place, the money we have, the labs we have, the resources MIT only has, to do something bigger than MIT. And there's no part of an SAT and there's no part of a GPA that measures your ability to do that work, right? So that's why we hand evaluate every application we get and slowly start to build a team of 1,000 people that we think, as a group, are gonna go through this place and do something really special when they're here. So when you're looking forward to maybe completing your applications, thinking about applying in the future, yeah, do well in school, take all the tests you gotta take, do well in your courses, get to know your teachers, but worry a little bit more about spending your time doing the things that you actually enjoy doing and the things that actually excite you. And if you don't know what those things are, spend some time exploring different things. Because if you spend your time and your energy doing the things that you actually love to do, your application is gonna complete itself. And then when we read your application in the admissions room and the committee around a big table, we'll say, oh my God, I have to have her at MIT, because I can already tell she's so into what she's doing, right? Because she spent her time nerding out about the thing that she's nerding out about, that she loves, regardless of what her teachers or her parents told her she should do it. And those are the kind of people that come alive on the page and that we start to root for and advocate for, right? So if you have a little bit left of time in your high school career to start thinking about college, The best advice I can give you is to strategically be non-strategic about it, right? Don't overthink it. Spend your time doing the things that you love doing with the people you love to do them with. Maybe it's something like Scioli, or maybe you hate Science Olympiad, so spend your time doing something else, right? Whatever that thing might be, if you're doing something that you love doing with other people who make you better for doing it, you might have a home at a place like MIT, right? So if you have any questions about that, you can find me afterwards. I know we want to move on to another part of the presentation, the actual awards. Maybe you guys are interested in that. But I do want to say, I'll be hanging around afterwards. If you have any questions for me, those of you who are still interested in applying to a place like MIT, and you're saying, okay, I forgot who that dude was, I don't know where to find him. My name is Jeremy, remember that. And if you want to ask me a question, you just email me at askjeremy@mit.edu. Is that easy? So if you go home and you're like, oh, I really wanted to ask Jeremy something, just email askjeremy@mit.edu. And I'm not smart enough to combine your emails to your application, so I'll never combine those two things, so ask me whatever crazy things you want to ask me, right? Cool, well, thank you for your time. I'll be around afterwards, and good luck to all of you.
Hi, so before the awards begin, we have another speaker. Our next speaker is Eleanor Carlson, an associate professor at the University of Massachusetts Medical School, the director of vertebrate genomics at the Broad Institute at MIT and Harvard, and a former Science Olympiad competitor herself. Her research uses the signals of evolution encoded in our genome to understand how changes in DNA affect health and behavior. Eleanor's fascination with genetics began in high school with her experience in Science Olympiad and the event Designer Genes. Her current project includes the 200 Mammals Project, Zoonomics, and the Darwin Dogs Project, which are all efforts that use genetics to understand animals, their health, and their behavior. Please join me in welcoming Eleanor.
Thank you very much. I'm really excited to be here. As you can see, I did Science Olympiad when I was in high school, and I really loved it, so it's great to be here. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about how I'm not going to break anything here. Nobody told me I was coming right between like the super hilarious memes and the awards ceremony, so I'm going to do my best. So I'm a professor now. I'm at two different institutions. I got people working at a place called the University of Massachusetts Medical School, and then also a place called the Broad Institute. You might see that Broad looks like it should be said Broad, but the people who gave us all the money say Broad, so we definitely say Broad. They actually have a fantastic high school and college level education and outreach program at the Broad. If anybody's interested, it's a really nice one. So the nice thing about being a professor now is that I get to do research, and I have a research group, and we do a holiday card every year, so this was our holiday card last year. It technically ended up being a summer solstice card because we were running a little bit behind, but it is one of the best things about science is that you get to work with a lot of people, and that's the thing that I really like about Science Olympiad is it kind of actually models that part of science. We study animals. We study lots and lots of different kinds of animals. We also use Slack a lot. So I spent a lot more time than I'm going to admit to making this slide. I think they're all vertebrates, but I'm not totally sure about the mythical animals. Anyway, so what I'm actually doing in my research, just briefly, is everybody has a genome that they've inherited from their parents. They get one copy from their father, one copy from their mother. Together, that makes their genome. Your genome, the one it's copied into every cell in your body, but the DNA itself is about 3.2 billion bases. Those are the A, C's, G's, and T's you always see when DNA is written out. So it's 3.2 billion bases long. And so what we've gotten really, really good at in science over the past 20 years is sequencing that DNA and figuring out what the order of the letters actually is in it. And it's gotten much cheaper. It costs about $750 now to sequence somebody's genome. That's actually compared to about $1 billion that we spent on it actually might have been more than that. But when I started in science doing this kind of thing, it was about $100 million. So it's gotten a lot cheaper. The problem we have is that we don't actually know what any of it does. And the other problem we have is that it turns out that out of all of those 3.2 billion bases, only about 1.5% of it is actually genes. And that's the part that we usually learn about first. We don't really know what the rest of it is doing. And so what I do in my research is I use animals to actually try and understand DNA. So one way to understand DNA is to look across lots and lots and lots of different mammals and figure out which pieces in the DNA haven't changed. because DNA always changes. And so if something hasn't changed over 100 million years of evolution, that usually means it's doing something so important that every single animal that had a change at that position didn't leave any children behind. And so that's how we figure out what DNA might actually be important. That's about another 4.5%. We're really actually not sure what the other 93% is doing, which is why this is a great thing for you guys, because we're not going to figure this out anytime soon, and there's lots of jobs out there. So, the other thing I have in my research is dogs. So if anybody in this room has a dog, you can actually go sign up for our Citizen Science Dog Genetics Project. It was originally called Darwin's Dogs. We renamed it to Darwin's Ark because I've never actually owned a dog. I own cats, and one day I want to do a cat project. So I had to rename it. We don't have cats yet, but we really will. And then we also compare different animals. So on the left here, we have a wolf puppy at about 5 weeks of age, and on the right, we have a dog puppy at about 5 weeks of age. We're trying to figure out what changed between them to make a dog act like a dog and not like a wolf. So what does any of this have to do with Science Olympiad? Well, that's me right there. And that was our team. We got to go to nationals a few times. We were very proud of ourselves. I got a gold medal in one of the events at the national competition. It was very exciting. We had this fantastic coach, a guy called Mr. Speck. He was also my science teacher. And he's really the reason I ended up doing what I'm doing with my life now, because I had him as a science teacher back in 9th grade biology, which is when I got to learn about Mendel and his pea plants. I learned lots of different things in science over the years, but for some reason, this thing I thought was amazing. The idea that you could use math and numbers and probability to make a prediction about what was going to happen next, for some reason when I was in 9th grade, I thought that was super fun. Also, I have to say that Jason in my group now did a really good Gregor Mendel for our holiday card a few years ago. Those are cans of peas there. Anyway, but the other thing that's kind of been throughout my whole career, and I'm mentioning this because a lot of people when they're in high school think they have to make this huge decision about what they're doing with their life. And I had a lot of issues with this because I actually did art all the way through high school. It was incredibly important to me. I did summer art programs. It was a really important part of my life. And so I always had this conundrum, science or art or science. And so I ended up going to college at a place called Rice University, which is in Houston, Texas. See? I have to say, I grew up in Rhode Island. Houston is bigger than Rhode Island. People from Rhode Island are going to find this really weird. In Houston, they drive like 45 minutes to get dinner. I don't think you can actually drive for 45 minutes in a straight line in Rhode Island. So it was a really big culture shock for me, but it's a fantastic school and everybody should look at it. But the other thing about Rice was that they encouraged people to do double majors. So I could actually do science and art. So I actually ended up doing 2 degrees, one in biochemistry and cell biology and one in fine arts. Finished college, still didn't know whether I wanted to do art or science. I went ahead and got a job for a year at the Baylor College. Oh yeah, so the other thing I did was my last year of college, I took this computer science class because I had all these friends that kept talking about programming and I got really annoyed. I didn't know what they were talking about. So I took a computer science class and it turned out I loved programming. And so I actually ended up going into computational biology rather than what we call, it was dry lab science rather than wet lab science. And so I got a job at a place called the Human Genome Sequencing Center at Baylor College of Medicine, did computer stuff for a year with them, still didn't know what to do with my life. So I decided, well, as long as I don't know what to do with my life, I may as well not know what to do with my life in New Zealand. So I have a lot of family there. So I flew to New Zealand, stayed there for a year and a half, worked as a database programmer. Mostly what I got out of working as a database programmer was that I really hated working as a database programmer. But what I also discovered was that I actually really missed the science, and that was really important for me to figure out. And so this is 2 years after I've actually finished college, and I'm finally making that decision of what's really important to me career-wise is probably the science is the thing that I'm really missing. And so I flew back all the way to Cambridge, Massachusetts, which is where I am now. Got a job at a place called the the Center for Genome Research, I think, at the Whitehead Institute, which turned into the Broad Institute. Worked there for a year, and then decided to do the kind of classic thing in science, which is I went and got my PhD, working on the dog genome, which is super fun. Actually, I studied this white spotting thing in these boxers, which is pretty much inherited the same way as those colors in Mendel's peas from like 9th grade. Did a postdoc at Harvard, which was super fun. We studied infectious diseases, which meant I got to travel to places like Nigeria and Bangladesh. By the way, if you're studying a viral hemorrhagic fever, And because it's really important to study because there's no way to treat it, I was going to Nigeria and my parents were not actually super thrilled about this trip. I was like, it's a really important disease, there's no cure, we need to go to Nigeria to study it. Not their best moment. And now I'm a professor and I dress up apparently as Thor for my lab. And it's been fantastic and wonderful, and it's been incredible. So I just wanted to wrap up by saying I still never actually made that choice between art and science. And what I did last summer was I actually went off and did an art workshop on Cape Cod for a week, 2 weeks actually, and painted. Because I never actually made that decision, and to me there ended up at the end of the day that there wasn't a decision, in the sense that the part that I really love about science is the part that you guys all get in Science Olympiad, which is the creativity. It's the figuring out how to solve problems that you don't know how to solve. And there's actually a huge part of that in the art as well. And I also find it hilarious that I actually ended up doing genetics, which was the thing that I found so cool in 9th grade. I kind of took this really circuitous path. But often when I talk to students, I always say it's not important to make decisions, but it's always important to kind of pay attention to the things that you find the most interesting. Because sometimes that can be a clue to what you're actually going to be interested in doing later on. And then finally, the other thing I love about science and Science Olympiad is the collaboration. I get to work with people all over the world. We meet up at meetings and have parties and take photos in photo booths. It's really cool. I get to work with people who are incredibly passionate about what they do. We work with a guy at the San Diego Zoo called Ollie Ryder, who's desperately trying to figure out how to grow rhinos out of frozen cells because he wants to save a species where there are no individuals left to breed. It's pretty incredible. And I also get to work with wolf puppies. There is no sound. Oh, you can hear it a little bit. Anyway, this is one of our wolf puppies. Apparently, if you howl at a wolf puppy, they'll howl back, but only if you know how to howl like a wolf. It is pretty cool. Anyway, thank you very much. I'm guessing that there's something happening next.
Here, we can just hit Windows P.
Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry.
Are you trying to extend the screen? Mm-hmm. Here, I got it. Extend? Okay.
Okay, so now.
Do you have a web browser open?
Yeah, I've Chrome open.
Here, I'm going to Chrome.
Yeah.
Click.
I'll just get rid of this. I'll close this. I'll take this out at the end.
Yes, don't worry about those.
Okay.
Present scores. Oh shoot. Yes.
And what's that?
Can I talk to this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Everyone. Wait, how did this work earlier?
I didn't log in. That's probably why.
Okay.
So is the second window?
Not yet. Are we extended?
Hey everyone. Thank you so much for your patience. We are now at the part you have all been waiting for, the results. Like before, I'm Thomas. I'm one of the tournament directors here.
I'm Alice. Nice to see all of you again.
Very shortly, we'll be going over all the results, medals first, then trophies. Now, before we get started, I want to introduce who's going to be handing out your medals first through sixth place today. In sixth place, we have one of our PC members, Julie. Woo, Julie. In fifth place, we have Yoshi. Fourth place, we have Julia. Third, Emily. Second, June. All five of these are amazing members of our planning committee, and they help make this tournament what it is. And finally, in first place, very special guest, Peter from Harvard. Please welcome Peter. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Now, a brief couple rules before we get started so this can go as smoothly and efficiently as possible. As you've heard before, I'm sure in a ton of different tournaments, please hold your applause till the end of the event segment. You can come up, get your medal, but please stay on stage until all 6 teams have assembled here. Our photographer will take your photo, and then you may exit the stage left.
Why don't we get awards started?
Okay. Oh, you click forward. It's okay. Our first event, as you all expected, Anatomy and Physiology. In 6th place, we have Boca Raton Community High School A. In 5th place, we have Seven Lakes High School A. In 4th place, Ward Melville High School A. In 3rd place, Ward Melville High School B. In 2nd place, William G. Enlow High School. And in 1st place, Troy High School A. Just wait until they start getting off the stage and then. Sophia, should you give the OK signal?
I'm gonna hit forward.
Our next event, Astronomy. In 6th place, Liberal Arts and Science Academy. In 5th place, Mason High School B. In 4th place, Solon High School A. In 3rd place, West Windsor Plainsboro High School North B. 2nd place, West Windsor Plainsboro High School South A. And in 1st place, William G. Enlow High School.
Could you guys stay here for a little bit? Simplify really quick. When you communicate a speed up, we should just take the photos quicker. You can do that. Just really quick, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Thank you very much. In our third event, we are going to be doing Boomilever. Now, in 6th place, we have Seven Lakes High School A. In 5th place, we have Liberal Arts and Science Academy. In 4th place, we have Barrington High School. In 3rd place, we have Boca Raton Community High School A. I have a special announcement to make. We have a very special occurrence here in the World of Science Olympiad that I'm sure many of us have never seen, but we have so happened to be, in the scope of the rules, perfectly tied for 1st and 2nd place. We will be listing these in alphabetical order, so Don't take it harshly if you come second in the names. It's okay. And both of you will please receive blue first place medals. And in first place, we have Troy High School A and New Trier High School A.
Do we want to put the trial events at the end, or do you want to do botany now?
Just keep them going in order.
Okay. All right, and our next event, botany. All right, let's all calm down. In sixth place, Acton-Boxborough Regional High School A. In fifth place, River Hill High School. In fourth place, William P. Clements High School. In third place, Archimedean Upper Conservatory A. In second place, West Windsor Plainsboro High School South A. And in first place, William G. Enlow High School.
Excellent. Next up, we have chemistry lab. In sixth place, we have West Windsor Plainsboro High School South A. In fifth place, we have Troy High School A. In fourth place, River Hill High School. Third place, Mason High School A. And in second place, we have William G. Enlow. And in first place, we have Seven Lakes High School A. Pop up. We can get this done by 8:30 for sure. I mean, only the medals, so we gotta go fast.
All right, and our next event, Circuit Lab. In sixth place, Acton-Boxborough Regional High School B. Fifth place, Troy High School A. In fourth place, Mason High School A. Third place, Seven Lakes High School A. Second place, New Trier High School A. And in first place, Boca Raton Community High School A.
I'm just speaking in fast per place because it takes them so long to walk up here. Next up, we have the events, Codebusters. And in sixth place, we have West Windsor High School, Plainsboro High School North B. And in fifth place, we have Boca Raton. In fourth place, Troy High School A. And in third place, Mason High School A. In second place, Seven Lakes High School A. And finally, in first place, Syosset.
And so on to our next event, designer jeans. In sixth place, we have Bothell High School. Fifth place is River Hill High School. Fourth place is William P. Clements High School. Third place is Acton-Boxborough Regional High School A. Second place is Seven Lakes High School A. First place is New Trier High School A.
Thank you all very much. Our next event will be detector building. In sixth place, we have River Hill High School. In fifth place, we have Acton-Boxborough Regional High School B. In fourth place, we have Troy High School A. Third place, William P. Clements High School. In second place, we have West Windsor Plainsboro High School North A. And in first place, we have Ed W. Clark High School A.
And next event, disease detectives. In sixth place, Troy High School A. In fifth place, New Trier High School A. In fourth place, Acton-Boxborough Regional High School B. Third place, Acton-Boxborough Regional High School A. In second place, Syosset. And first place, Seven Lakes High School A.
Next up, we have Dynamic Planet. In 6th place, we have Raton High School. In 5th place, we have Troy High School A. In 4th place, Newton North High School. In 3rd place, West Windsor Plainsboro High School North A. In 2nd place, William P. Clements High School. And in 1st place, Seven Lakes High School A.
Our next event is experimental design. In 6th place, Bothell High School. 5th place, Acton-Boxborough Regional High School B. 4th place, Ed W. Clark High School A. 3rd place, Solon High School B. 2nd place, Boca Raton High School A. And 1st place, West Windsor Plainsboro High School South A.
Next up, we have forensics. In 6th place, we have Mason High School A. In 5th place, we have Troy High School A. In 4th place, we have Boca Raton Community High School A. In 3rd place, we have Stuyvesant High School A. And in 6th place, William G. Enlow High School. In 1st place, West Windsor Plainsboro High School North A.
Our next event will be fossils. In 6th place, Solon High School B. 5th place, Seven Lakes High School A. 4th place, West Windsor Plainsboro High School North A. 3rd place, Mason High School A. 2nd place, Troy High School A. And 1st place, William P. Clements High School.
Our next event will be geologic mapping. In 6th place, Columbia High School. In 5th place, William P. Clements High School. 4th place, West Windsor High School South A. In 3rd place, Syosset. 2nd place, Raton High School. And in 1st place, Acton Boxford Regional High School A.
Our next event, Gravity Vehicle. In 6th place, Liberal Arts and Science Academy. 5th place is Archimedean Upper Conservatory A. 4th place is Merrimack High School A. 3rd place is Ed W. Clark High School A. 2nd place, William G. Enlow High School. And 1st place, West Windsor Plainsboro High School North A.
Next up, we have machines. In 6th place, we have William G. Enlow High School. In 5th place, Seven Lakes High School A. In 4th place, Acton Boxford Regional High School A. In 3rd place, Liberal Arts and Science Academy. In 2nd place, West Windsor Plainsboro High School North A. And in 1st place, West Windsor Plainsboro High School North B.
Our next event will be ornithology. In 6th place, West Windsor Plainsboro High School North A. 5th place is Boca Raton Community North High School A. 4th place is Raton High School. 3rd place is Troy High School A. 2nd place is Ed W. Clark High School A. And 1st place is Seven Lakes High School A.
And next up, we have, picture this. 6th place goes to River Hill High School. 5th place goes to Seven Lakes High School B. 4th place, Belmont High School. 3rd place, Archimedes Upper Conservatory A. In 2nd place, we have William P. Clements High School. And in 1st place, we have West Windsor Plainsboro High School North A.
Our next event is ping pong parachute. In 6th place, Boca Raton Community High School A. 5th place goes to Mason High School A. 4th place goes to Troy High School A. 3rd place goes to William G. Enlow High School. 2nd place goes to Ward Melville High School A. And 1st place goes to Solon High School B.
Our next event, protein modeling. In 6th place, we have Stuyvesant High School A. In 5th place, William G. Enlow High School. In 4th place, Seven Lakes High School A. In 3rd place, Boca Raton Community High School A. In 2nd, Columbia High School. And in 1st place, Bothell High School.
Our next event will be Sounds of Music. 6th place goes to Mason High School B. 5th place goes to Seven Lakes High School A. 4th place goes to Solon High School B. 3rd place goes to Harrington High School. 2nd place goes to West Windsor Plainsboro High School South A. And in 1st place, West Windsor Plainsboro High School North A.
And our next event, the event everyone has been waiting for, the Lean Mean Meme Machine. Let's get started. In 6th place, we have Stuyvesant High School B. In 5th place, we have Bothell High School. In 4th place, we have Raton High School. In 3rd place, we have West Windsor Plainsboro High School South A. And in 2nd place, we have Ward Melville High School A. Finally, in 1st place, the champion memes are William P. Clements High School.
The next event water quality. 6th place, Mason High School A. 5th place, Seven Lakes High School A. 4th place, Solon High School B. 3rd place, William G. Enlow High School. 2nd place, Raton High School. And 1st place, Troy High School A.
Our next event, Right Stuff. In 6th place, we have Orlando Science School A. In 5th place, Liberal Arts and Science Academy. In 4th place, Solon High School B. And in 3rd place, Archimedean Upper Conservatory A. In 2nd place, Stuyvesant High School A. Finally, in 1st place, Troy High School A.
Our next event is Write It, Do It. In 6th place, Stuyvesant High School B. 5th place, New Trier High School A. 4th place, Mason High School B. 3rd place, Seven Lakes High School A. 2nd place, West Windsor Plainsboro High School A. 1st place, Boca Raton Community High School A. All right, before the moment that everyone's waiting for, we have a couple announcements.
First of all, we know this award ceremony is going a bit long, but we just want to make a couple quick announcements and thank yous out of the way. First of all, if you have any of our shirts, we have some amazing sponsors this year. Thanks to Arcesium, Oracle, Dropbox, HRT, and last but not least, Wolfram Alpha. Now, they've all helped contribute to our tournaments in various ways, but the 6th through 4th place teams will receive a little something special from Wolfram Alpha. Apart from that, we want to really give an enormous thank you to all of our planning committee members and event supervisors. So can the planning committee please come on stage really quick, just for a brief recognition and round of applause. Thank you. This event would not be possible without every single one of these and more. I'm sure some of you recognize maybe your friends having competed in Science Olympiad. It is much, much, much harder to run a tournament than to compete. But we all have a good time doing it anyway, so that's why we do it. All right, let's thank the PC again one last time. Thank you. Now we're just going to announce some sort of logistics for these trophies. As stated, we will be stating the top 10 schools overall. So again, this is schools. And teams 1 through 6 may come up and receive a trophy. Now, since we're doing schools, we are going to allow, if you have multiple teams in your school, it's definitely allowed that all of you come on if you want to take pictures. And let's just get this done in an orderly fashion and have a great time. Okay.
Additionally, we have a couple special prizes. Like we said before, schools 4 through 6 will receive a special gift from Wolfram Alpha. Schools 1 through 3 will the winning team in mention will receive a special water bottle from us.
Scroll down a little bit. Come on, let's just trade off.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, everyone, let's get started. In 10th place, with a score of 360, William P. Clements High School.
In 9th place, with a score of 342, New Trier High School A.
In 8th place, with a score of 328, Mason High School A.
In 7th place, with a score of 322, West Windsor Plainsboro High School South A.
Now, as a 6th place team, please come up to the stage to receive your trophy. In 6th place, with a score of 320, please welcome the Liberal Arts and Science Academy. I'll just talk about how diverse the part of it is, okay?
Okay. All right. In 5th place, with a score of 275, please welcome to the stage William G. Enlow High School.
Thank you, Enlow. Now in 4th place, with a score of 268, please welcome Boca Raton Community High School A. Now, really quick before we announce our 3rd place team, I just want to make a brief announcement in that I remember when I was back in high school competing, I came to Seven Lakes. I came with Seven Lakes to here for the first time. MIT held a tournament, and Connor Duffy, the tournament director back then, stood up and said, you know, the great thing about MIT is that we have, tons of schools who've been to nationals competitions for like their entire life, but also, more importantly, a ton of schools who haven't had that experience or are just starting. And so, in general, we just want to say every team here is incredible, and we're lucky to have all of you. And without further ado, in 3rd place, with a score of 241, West Windsor Plainsboro High School North A.
Feel free to have both your A and B team come down for the picture. Only the A team will be receiving the water bottles. Please, all members of West Windsor Plainsboro High School North A and B, condense on stage so we can get a picture. Please scoot towards me. Please condense on the stage. All right, I'm gonna have them stagger. Please continue to scoot towards me. We're gonna have you condense on stage. Tall people should be in the back, short people should be in front. If you cannot see the photographer, she cannot see you. Please move to the front if you cannot see her. Okay. All right. In second place, with the incredible score of 161, Seven Lakes High School A. Again, both your A and B teams are welcome on stage. The A team will receive water bottles. Please come to as far right on the stage as you can. Please come as far right on the stage as you can. Good point. Please continue to move to the right on the stage and condense as much as you can.
Thank you all. And finally, our first place team with an incredible score of 134. Please welcome to the stage Troy High School A.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming to our tournament. A quick few final announcements. If you lost anything, please email us or come to our HQ and let us know. We will be handing out test packets at the end of this ceremony. If you are a school that, for some reason, or if you are a school who could not come to the award ceremony, we will be mailing your test packet to you. For teams 4 through 6, we sent you a Wolfram Alpha subscription in the test packet, so you'll see that soon. All right, test packets will be on stage. Please come send one coach up to gather them. Thank you all for coming. Have a nice night.